Good. Welcome back, and here's a look at our current temperatures for right now. And we are looking at temperatures in towards the mid and upper 40s for most of our areas. We are looking at a few areas in towards the lower 50s as well, but a light jacket may be needed as you're headed out the door this morning, as well as some extra time on the roadways. We are looking at a little bit more fog building into portions of northeast Missouri right now, and actually here in Kirksville we are looking at some rather dense fog for right now. We're looking at visibility getting down towards 1 mile for Kirksville, and elsewhere around the area we're really looking at Kirksville being just the outlier. There is some patchy fog built into portions of Ottumwa as well as Fairfield, but right now we're looking at the one bad spot being in and around the Kirksville area and as you head farther southwest. Now that's going to start to fizzle out as the sun starts to get up and above the horizon, and that's going to lead to another sunny day for the area. As for temperatures though, as you're headed out the door this morning, like I said, you may need that light jacket because temperatures are going to be a little bit on the cooler side. However, overall during the day in towards the afternoon, we're looking at temperatures rising in towards the seasonable average category for this time of year, but by 10 a.m. up towards the 60-degree area and then up towards 70 degrees by noon. We're only going up by a few more degrees from there, up towards 74 for the high temperature today, and that's going to be rather widespread around the area. We're really looking at a very consistent temperature for the area, and what we like to say persistence forecasting, it is going to be a key for the next few days. We're really looking at the same type of scenarios repeating themselves for today, tomorrow, and in towards the weekend before we start to see things changing. Now, as we head in towards those later afternoon and evening hours, we will see a bit of some cloud cover passing on through. We saw it moving through Macon as well as Adair County around the 5 p.m. hour. Overall, very light, thin layer clouds are expected. So once that sun gets up this morning, it's going to help fizzle out that fog rather quickly. We're not going to be looking at too much interference from the clouds, and then temperatures begin dropping down in towards the lower 50s, even in towards the upper 40s for some areas for our overnight low, and that's going to be really occurring as we head in towards the 7 a.m. hour tomorrow morning. So as you're headed out the door again tomorrow for your Friday, you may need a light jacket again, but we're going to repeat what we're seeing today almost to a T. We're really looking at the same scenario occurring tomorrow. Now, a big reason behind it is going to be high pressure. That's been building in from yesterday, and it's going to continue to start building in. Now, it hasn't settled itself over our area just yet. We're looking at the center, taking a quick detour down to Kansas City. Now it's really starting to influence our area. We have seen some higher pressure moving in, but the highest pressure of it, about 1,026 millibars is what we measure it in, is really off towards the west, and that's going to start to bleed into the area as we get in towards the afternoon and evening hours. But we're watching as this cold front descends later in towards Friday morning and then in towards the evening, and after it descends, it will push temperatures down as we head into Saturday. But watch as another high pressure system starts to build back in from the area, so we're not looking at any type of precipitation occurring, which we'd normally see along that cold front, where we get some moisture building in along it and we get at least some drizzles for the area. But we're actually getting that high pressure system to build in. That's going to keep that moisture at bay from the cold front, and it's going to keep us nice and sunny and dry for the weekend in towards the end of the weekend, where we're going to start to see things changing. That's when we're really going to bring in potential for some rainfall. So let's go ahead and take a look at it, because it has changed from yesterday. Yesterday we were looking at a line of strong to potentially severe storms really impacting the area. Now that's still going to occur within this system. However, the new track of it has taken it farther north up in towards more portions of central and northern Iowa. It will still glance into some of our area, but right now it has gone from about a 50-50 shot for our entire area down to about a 20 and 30% chance for mostly portions of southeast Iowa and our far northwestern portions of our northeast Missouri counties, because this line is just going to continue progressing off in towards northern Iowa and central Iowa before it really begins that progression off towards the east. Now, we won't have to wait too much longer for a better line of thunderstorms to move in. That'll be occurring as we head in towards Thursday and Friday of next week. As for your extended forecast, what did I say about Friday? It is more or less going to be a copy and paste example of today, and then we do see that dip in temperatures to start Saturday, and then unfortunately we're rising back in towards the 80-degree range as we get started next week. Now stick with us. Tech Bites is coming up next.